Like Jack. I had to crack my back. Are we on? Hey, is this thing on?
Jack. Yeah, you just burped into the mic. So.
Okay.
I can't.
Yeah.
Hi, honey.
Hi, my love.
Coffee Talks.
Coffee Talks.
Welcome.
Welcome
Episode
back
6.
to our holiday episode.
Okay. That's why we're cozy.
Giving cozy vibes. 'Tis the season.
It's giving your nails all on or all off, honey?
Oh, God. Come on. I wanted to do the podcast after. That's why I wanted to get my nails done at 12:30 today.
No, podcast was on the calendar.
And I ripped my nails off yesterday.
I see.
For anxiety.
Okay. Why'd you have anxiety?
I had anxiety. Well, we should talk about anxiety.
Okay.
In the last
I think
anxiety-ridden months I had. Last 2.
I think that a lot of my patients relate to you. A lot of them say, I'm just like your wife.
I feel like they're saying that in terms of like just being in the chair.
But the anxiety.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, that's what they're relating to, but I think they can probably...
You think they can relate to my ailments?
Relate
Anxiety?
that across the the lifespan of
Should
events.
we talk about that anxiety?
What anxiety?
The health.
Your health.
The catastrophic health anxiety.
Oh, my God.
Poor C.
We could do a whole episode on this.
No, so I feel as if I have been really good with my anxiety these last, 4 to 5 years.
Yeah.
But I really took a turn for the worse probably 2 months ago.
Yes, hun.
And
we all were subjected
the poor vein girls. I gotta take my hat off to the vein girls. It's really
lots of
quite
ears.
Patient group.
Mm-hmm.
Quite
we listen.
empathetic and compassionate.
Mm-hmm.
Well, most of them anyways.
So you had significant health anxiety.
I did.
Yeah. You got an MRI because you thought you had a brain tumor.
I did. So I am pretty healthy, if you will.
Yes.
And the last 2 months, I think it was in Vegas. I was I was super stuffy, so I just thought I had a cold or the quick flu. But then we came home and it lasted for another 7 days, and then all my symptoms went away. But every time I was standing up or I was super tired and I was getting super dizzy and I felt like my eyes were getting blurry and I was super nauseous. So I was bedridden for 3 days. And so anyways, I was convinced I had an actual brain tumor. And the reason being is because I actually have tons of debilitating migraines. I usually get them once or twice a month. And so they've just been a part of they've gone worse as I gotten older. So I genuinely think I had a brain tumor. So I was that's why I'm getting nauseous. That's why I'm getting dizzy. It's all happening. My biggest fear in the world. Anyways, my doctor thought I was nuts. And, they don't just typically order MRIs for people that are just dizzy. And so I took it upon myself to go get my own MRI. I found this place in New Hampshire. I paid out of pocket. They were legit. I got my results back in within 24 hours.
You had a sinus infection.
And I ended up having a sinus infection. But I drove CC crazy. I legit was I don't want to live without you. You will not remarry. You will not remarry.
She's being read her last rites for a sinus infection.
And I was baby, am I going to be okay? And she's yes, we're going to get through it. But I was just looking for her to be honey, you don't have a brain tumor. She's if you do, we're going to tackle it. I mean, I don't want to even think that. Because you're giving me more anxiety.
Because you don't have a brain tumor.
You don't know. Typically in life, people are healthy as a clam. And they're just clamming around. They're healthy as a clam, clamming around. And then one day they wake up nauseous and dizzy. Okay. And what do you know?
Well, you do have a history of migraine, so the MRI wasn't that far off. And we detected your sinus infection. But then you had a whole slew of ailments after that. And I was just really getting concerned about you.
Yeah, so it was nonstop.
We had to increase the
poor
meds.
Doctor, I was actually harassing, and ultimately they all said why don't we up the dose? And now every morning before I leave the house, instead of 2 pills, I'm getting 3. And
you cannot harass the staff.
It's not good. It's just
okay, but
so. Anyways, I was just starting to go down a rabbit hole, and I'm better now because the majority of my tests have come back healthy.
Yes, you're healthy.
So, you can't get rid of me.
31-year-old female.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you're back.
So that's just a quick little glimpse into how you can overcome anxiety and it never goes away. You can get right back into it and get taken back to that dark space ASAP.
Yes, but how did you overcome it?
By getting a lot of tests.
Okay. But that
and medication. No, I'm just kidding. just working through it. Curling up on a ball on the couch with Peony.
Talking to yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And so you feel like you're better now?
Because of Peony.
But you did say that when you were going through it, that health is everything. And if you aren't healthy and you don't have your health, then
nothing matters.
Nothing matters. You can't do anything. Doesn't matter. You can't work. You can't stand.
I've felt like I can't believe like genuine people that are genuinely like sick. Like it takes like a strong person to like get through that stuff and like wake up every day and like, just continue to fight on.
Yes.
It takes a very strong person.
There's something that I'm doing that you might not be because I never get sick. Yeah. And I'm 35.
Yes.
I'm older than you.
How, what did your skin come back as?
My skin?
Yeah.
It came back as 24.
I was 24.
Well, you're 31.
Yeah, but did it come back as 24?
Yeah, I'm 10 years.
I was saying how Cece's older.
I'm 10 years younger. My skin was measuring 10 years younger.
Yeah, which is, so you are obviously doing something right because your skin came back at age 24, but then also your follicles and eggs came back.
Yes.
As fantastic.
Because we started the IVF process.
Yes.
So
no, we're not like getting pregnant right away. We're just going through the steps to understand what this process could look like.
So I had my ovaries and my eggs checked. And what'd she say?
She said after the test, she called us and said, typically at this age, I usually get on the phone and deliver bad news because typically since you're born, you start losing eggs. So at your age, you usually have less eggs than like a healthy sprung chicken like myself. And so she was like, but you are out of it's beyond. Fantastic. Yes. Beyond you are
my eggs were
beautiful. They're beautiful.
My eggs were better than yours.
Correct.
Yes. Let's just say it.
She had more eggs.
But so we've been picking a baby daddy.
Yes.
The sperm donors. It's like Tinder for sperm donors.
Mm-hmm. I think that is the hardest part. For me, it was the most discouraging part. For me.
Discouraging?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I feel like there's only 5 major sperm banks out there.
Yeah.
So obviously you have limited options. And then I feel like
it's quite limited.
On the banks, you don't get your typical normal everyday guy on that we would expect Brendan or Shauna to date, because typically a guy like that isn't going to go on that website and want to have multiple kids running around.
Yeah.
It's just the stereotype.
There are a few. So there's 5 sperm banks. We've literally looked through all of them. And
I feel like the majority of the people applying are
not of the caliber that
the caliber that I would want to date or date for someone to be the father of my kids.
But you can literally choose, it's like shopping. You can filter it out.
Yeah, for you, honey, it's like shopping and you're going green eyes,
6 feet or taller.
Heritage, 6 feet,
yeah. So, you know what they say in Sex and the City?
What?
Good on paper, bad in bed. But it's good because we just need someone good on paper because we don't actually have to sleep with them.
Right.
So, but it's interesting because you're choosing a sperm donor. You're choosing
I've never had that experience.
But there's no emotion in the experience because you take out the emotional connection, right? You're just choosing somebody that is good on paper. So it's interesting because if you met that person in real life and they have alcoholism in their family, you're not like, oh, I wouldn't date you.
We're not thrilled.
No, yeah, like you wouldn't not date them. If you have an emotional connection, you overlook the family flaws in family history.
Yeah.
But when you're looking like us, it's like you're trying to find the
right curriculum.
The perfect donor.
Curriculum.
Yeah. And it's tricky.
It is.
And yeah, you're just
most of them look like people like you wouldn't look twice at. And actually the hardest part that I struggled with is that I want to see their baby photos and their adult photos. And only a select
some of them
few have adult photos.
And you have to pay more to get them.
90% don't have adult photos. But I need to see both.
You have to pay more to get them, which obviously we did.
That part was a bit discouraging, but then I think more so for you at first because you have really high standards. And I think you were a little sticker shock at first. And then you were like, okay, I can see.
Okay.
I can see like the silver lining.
Yeah. So, but I think that we found a really good donor.
Me too. And we'll say that one.
Now we're going through the genetic testing to make sure that all the chromosomes align. And what we're going to do is I'm going to carry first, not at the same time, but Gabby's egg. So it's called a reciprocal transfer.
A reciprocal egg retrieval.
Yeah. So Gabby,
to be exact,
what we'll do is we'll go through the IVF process together because they're going to make my eggs ready for retrieval because they're going to take mine out and freeze them for next year when we have a baby and you carry. So then you're going to take your egg and put it in me. And then next year. I'm
totally fine without having to go through the experience.
Oh, no. You will be going through
the stick two in ya.
I would if I could, but
your body's too small.
Yeah.
You'll actually roll over.
Yeah. I think I'd be bedridden for like literally 9 months and then I would literally die. So.
Okay. Then I'll be stuck with 2 kids.
Yeah.
And a beautiful business.
Yes.
And employees running around.
Yeah. So, but no. You're going to go. You don't want to carry?
I do want to carry. I think I'm more worried about, I feel like when I eat like brownies, cookies, like bagels, like my acid legs get like wide and I get like chubby in my bottom half. And so I feel as though I have like baby carrying hips.
That your body's ready for it.
I'm gonna have the baby
and never go back.
I'll just never go back. Like my hips expand.
I think that that's why the choices and
no matter how many cucumbers, celery juice, or anything of that nature that I'm consuming, the hips just will not come back.
Okay, but that is why the choices that you're making now are going to affect you later because the cookies, bagels, and chips need to go, which you which you did get rid of your ailments.
My health scare,
but
my health scare. I've been very healthy,
right,
and aware of what's going on in my body.
You need to start weight training, which for some reason you're just very resistant to.
So my body doesn't respond well to weights. In fact,
that's like the biggest.
I'm after the
fallacy I've ever heard.
Body.
If you think Kendall Jenner, if you think she's not lifting weights, you're dead wrong.
She's not.
Okay.
She's on the celery and juice diet. And
why don't you get into Pilates or something?
I will fall off the machine. And my legs will be like, they'll be like, ma'am, we're gonna have to ask you to leave and get off. Just leave the room. Ma'am.
You have to get your body ready for the baby so you bounce back.
Yeah. My biggest thing in a donor is 6 feet.
The height.
Is the height. And the reason being is because Cece's 4'11". And I can't risk having a little meatball running around.
Yeah.
So we need something to kind of average you out.
We only look at 6 feet and higher.
That's really honestly, the criteria for us.
That was really the only criteria. But also we're looking for, but we're having a mixed baby.
Well, I don't know if it could be mixed.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll be mixed.
Yes, he is.
Oh.
He's part South American, Spanish.
Oh. thought he was Venezuelan. I thought he was Venezuelan.
He is. We just looked at the map, and Venezuela is in South America.
Oh, right. He's Venezuelan. So our criteria, our number one criteria is, and our only criteria is 6 feet and adult photos, along with baby photos.
But also mixed race.
Yeah.
We want to use the same donor.
Daddy.
So that means that we both just did our genetic testing, but they have to make sure
mine
Gabby's matches with the sperm donor and mine matches with the sperm donor. Because if one of us doesn't match, then we have to find a whole new donor. So that's where we're at right now in the process.
But stay tuned. We're just, again, like I said, treading through the process very lightly to get all our ducks in a row. And then you'll certainly be the first to know if we decide to take that next step. And impregnate.
So let's talk about how people say, how's married life?
Cool.
Let's do it, girl. We are coming up on our 1-year anniversary. So I feel like a lot of patients say, how's married life? How's your first year being married?
Yeah.
And
I get that question often too.
You do?
Yeah.
So, but I think that
at the doctor's office,
they ask you.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
But I always say it's good. It's the same.
Yeah, same.
I feel like it could be a better answer. Can you give me something to work with?
I can't. All right. No, it's the same. Like, honestly, I just feel like
I think that someone said that that's how you know you married the right person, when it feels the same.
Yeah, like I honestly still feel like we're in our honeymoon stage.
Yeah.
I know, like, Braxton and Alex Earl
are no longer in their honeymoon phase.
Braxton feels like he's no longer in the honeymoon phase. But no, I still feel like I haven't loved you to my fullest potential yet.
Oh.
Yeah, like, there's still, like, that excitement, and, like, there's still, like, more. I think that's, like, how I know. Like, I love you, like, more every day type thing. Like, I'm not there yet.
Me too.
All the way. Like, I mean... like, that's not...
I can't. Whenever I bring up a memory that was 2 years ago, Gabby always says, I didn't even know you back then.
Yeah, like...
I'm like, hon, we got married last year.
I look back at our bachelorette, and, like, I was like...
She goes, I didn't know you back then.
Strangers.
We were on our legit bachelorette party.
But, like, I feel like more closer to you, like, than ever. I think life's experiences make you closer, actually. Because you learn more about life and evolve.
Well, the saying is that you don't really know someone until you go through a vacation together, you go through death together, you go through an illness together.
Heartbreak.
But sure, heartbreak together. And yeah, so we haven't gone through all of those yet, but
no,
that's good, because that would be a traumatizing year.
I just realized that throughout marriage that you're my person and you're my only person. Physically and literally.
Just me and you, baby.
Yeah, for life.
Yeah, I think it's just...
But I'm, like, so, like, fulfilled with that. Like, I don't need anything else. Like, you're my best friend. You're, like, you know, like, my protector, like, my mentor, my therapist, and my wife.
Okay, so let's play a game. We listen, but we don't judge. Ready?
Let's go. All right, ready?
We listen and we don't judge. When I make you your oatmeal every morning, I put the protein powder in it. Which I know you hate.
Yeah.
So.
Sick.
Yeah.
That's why sometimes I'm more, like, bloated, because I don't believe in protein powder. I believe that is, like, not an all-natural substance. I feel like you're giving me, like, a substance that's, like, not all-natural.
Really?
I do. Because I'm happy with the eggs and the chicken and the pork.
The meds you take aren't all natural either.
It is.
Okay. No, it's not.
You
think a Zoloft grows on trees?
It's not protein powder.
Okay.
It's not like this, like, powder made in factories and sprinkled to give you, like, muscles. I can get that from chicken. I can't get the daily the daily dose of dopamine from chicken.
Okay, your turn.
We listen, but we don't judge. Oh, God. I low-key get the ick.
Oh, God. When what?
I'm not above you. She did it, baby. I don't get the ick, I swear to God. I don't get the ick. I get the cringe.
When what?
When we do that toast.
I saw this toast on.
It's okay, but now I'm just never gonna do it again because I really don't get the cringe. Like, I get like the negative, like 1% cringe.
Okay, but you gotta keep the chair straight.
Like, I don't get the cringe.
Okay.
But it's like a 1% cringe.
If anyone watched Love is Blind season, I took the toast that one of the...
Clay.
No, it wasn't Clay.
It was Clay.
Wasn't Clay.
It was Clay.
No.
Well, Brendan will find it and get it.
Wasn't Clay.
Clay.
And the toast was, I'm not above you, or I'm not below you, I'm not above you, I'm right here with you.
And it's every...
when I say it.
Time we go out and have a drink.
But you didn't tell me that you hated it until like literally now.
It's so cute because I love it. It's so cute. Like, I love it to death. I get a 1% cringe. The other 99% of me loves it.
Mm-hmm.
So keep being you, baby.
Okay.
Now
we listen and we don't judge.
Wait, I basically judged you for saying that I get the cringe.
When I tell you that I'm not going to inject certain areas and then I do it anyways.
We listen, but we don't judge. I think that's violating my HIPAA and HIPAA.
That's because you've had it before and you don't even know what you're saying.
Yeah. We listen and we don't judge.
Yeah. Okay, so
sometimes I take money out of the cash register to get my nails done.
Okay.
We listen and we don't judge.
Can you let someone know that you do that so the drawer's not off? I'm gonna think that employees are stealing.
But by draw,
it's just my wife. Getting nail money. Like it's a cookie jar.
By draw, I mean purse.
Okay.
They're the same thing.
Okay, we listen
and we don't judge.
Okay. I use your credit card on ShopPay.
What? On what?
Like for the like all the makeup.
Yeah, your ruggables, like what the fuck?
Whatever. We listen, but we don't judge. It's just on there by accident.
Okay, I got one.
Accident.
I miss using your credit card.
Okay. That's just like a feeling. It's not an action.
Okay. Sometimes when you get up in the morning to go to the gym at like 4 or 5 a.m., I just wish you would just lay with me.
Oh?
Sometimes I don't know, like that film came off weird.
What?
I meant like, I mean like sometimes when you're getting up to go to the gym because I don't want you to go because I want you to lay with me, I'll like cuddle you. Like, so it feels so good that you can't get up.
Yeah, I know you do that.
Because it feels so good.
I know you do that.
I'm like, don't get up. And then she gets up. But sometimes I do that on purpose. So you don't get up.
We listen, but we don't judge. I get up that early in the morning because it's like the only hour to myself.
Really? Because you call me on the way to the gym. When I'm up with you, you call me on the way to the 30-minute drive to the gym. But we listen, but we don't judge.
Why are you talking like that? We listen, but we don't judge. Go.
When we first started talking, we weren't talking all the time for our situation. But I felt like I needed to keep tabs on you, so I always drive by your house and see if your car was there. So I was like, oh, okay, she's home. I know what she's doing, so I'm content.
We listen, but we don't judge. I drive by your office and make sure your car was there.
Okay.
When we started dating.
We were stalking each other?
But it was like desired stalking.
Yeah. Not creepy stalking.
Yeah.
We listen, but we don't judge. Every time we set a Christmas limit of like $1,000, I hope you come in swinging with like a new Cartier bracelet or something.
I know, I knew it. She's like, just do 1,000. I don't need anything. I don't want anything. Then she acts disappointed.
But
when I stick to the budget, if you give me a rule, I'm a rule follower.
We list. You're not. Because last time we had that budget, we were trying to be cutesy cozy. You gave me a Cartier.
Okay, we listen, but we don't judge.
I wish we were going to Aspen instead of Miami.
Yes, I literally created a monster. We listen, but we don't judge. I don't have any for you.
Bro, you think deep. Or say something like, there's some things that give you the ick at home for me. Think ick.
Sometimes I say I have a patient when I don't because I'm just taking time to do the things I need to do and not talk on the phone with you.
Fine. I'll call Katie, Balls.
They're all also doing the same thing.
And then I will show up.
Which is working.
And I'll find you.
Okay. And then sometimes when I come home, I'll just sit in the driveway for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I know. And from the gym.
I just get like an extra 5 minutes to myself.
But we need you inside.
Yeah, exactly. But we don't.
We need you inside.
Can I just get 5 minutes?
We need you inside.
Okay. We listen, but we don't judge.
Sometimes, if Bud is up at like 1 a.m. or something, I pretend I'm in a sound sleep because I don't want to take him out. So then you have to. You can take out Bud.
Oh my God, you do me dirty like that.
You take
we
out
listen,
Bud.
But we don't judge.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll say that I'm not scared of the ghost, but I am.
I know.
And I'm freaked out.
Fuck.
See, then you get
now
freaked
I'm
out.
Freaked
exactly.
Out.
So I can't admit that I'm freaked out.
But what are you afraid of with the ghosts? You just don't like that we have ghosts in the house? Someone invading our privacy like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just get weird that the ghost might touch me while I'm sleeping.
Oh, God. I just get weird that the ghost is going to, like, be there staring at me when I wake up.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Like, sometimes I don't want to wake up in the middle of the night because I don't want to see the ghost. Or, like, we listen, but we don't judge. Sometimes I'm always looking at the door, so I like it, like, closed sometimes, like, now lately. But I'm always looking to see if there's a hand on it or something. It's like I'm waiting for, like, a black glove to touch it.
Okay. Well.
We listen,
but we don't judge. It really annoys me when I buy some new makeup and then you take it.
Really?
Yeah.
It really annoys me when you have 100, maybe 200 packages a week of new clothes show up at the door, and then I take the time and I go to Alice and Olivia for myself because it's the only store that fits me.
Yeah.
And my stuff still have the clothes on it, and then you want to wear it for a photo shoot with and get your bronzer and foundation and red lipstick all over it.
We listen, but we don't judge. Sometimes when you get new clothes and I want to wear them, I'll put them on my side of the closet.
Yeah, I know. It's
I blame Patricia.
Okay. Sometimes I want Patricia to live with us.
True.
One day I do want Patricia to move in.
Okay. See.
In a new house.
See.
Like in the basement.
Okay. Like an in-law.
An in-law, and she can, I enjoy her company, and she can, clean and
help us.
Help.
She's like the house manager.
The house manager. The project manager.
We listen, but we don't judge. Sometimes, if you haven't worn it
Fart?
No. If you haven't worn something in a year, I'll give it away.
Yeah, I know. But that confuses me because one time I had a red Canada Goose jacket and I wore it every year and every day in the wintertime, and then one day it was missing. And you gave it to consignment, so I get confused as to where.
I was overstimulated.
Okay, well, I'm overstimulated with the amount of boots, pumy shirts. I'm overstimulated. We listen, but we don't judge. Sometimes your nails get too long.
Fine.
We don't need daggers. It's not in no mo. We want little almond petite.
Well, they're not very lesbian friendly.
No one wants, like, the fucking, like...
Okay.
But we don't judge.
You need to start working out again.
Why?
I think you just need to.
I thought I was looking skinny.
You are, but I don't want you to become...
Skinny fat?
Skinny fat.
I like skinny fat. Told you I'm after Kendall Jenner.
I don't like that look.
You want me to be like...
I don't need you to...
Cruz.
No.
You want me to be like Cruz?
Yes. Yeah. She's hot.
I would do fucking bad things to Cruz.
Okay.
I love Cruz. We listen, but we don't judge. Every time I watch Lioness and Cruz, I'm H.
Okay.
I admire being a lesbian. I'm passionate about being a lesbian. I'm
only when you watch
honored because of Cruz.
Okay. She's an actress playing a lesbian.
I look like her.
When you work up.
You want me to be able to toss you around.
Maybe.
Because you're lifting weights, and unfortunately at this point, I cannot lift you per your weightlifting.
That's fine. That's fine, but I want you to be around forever. I'm worried about your longevity.
Dr. Quasha said I have longevity in the family.
But you need to start doing stuff now so you're healthy later.
Okay.
Please. And I like when you feel good. I know you feel better when you work out.
Okay.
So it's nothing to do with your body. I mean, yeah, I don't like the skinny fat look.
I love the skinny fat look.
What?
Yeah, it's Kendall Jenner.
That's not Kendall Jenner.
I'll never be skinny fat. I'm solid as a rock.
See, that's where the mistake happens.
Bro, I'm legit solid as a rock.
Right now. But what happens later? Yes, I know you have natural abs, but...
Do you want me to take off my pants?
Okay. We
listen, but we don't judge. Okay. Sometimes I look forward to coming to Vane and playing with the girls.
Yes. Yes. We know.
I just like to play with them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we know.
And we listen, but we don't judge. It annoys me how much you vacuum the house. So.
It annoys me the mess you make in the house for me to vacuum.
It annoys me that you're mean to Peony. It annoys me that you don't have patience for Peony.
It annoys me how much attention you give Peony.
I know. Peony!
Peony gets all of your love.
She's beautiful.
Yeah, it's like really weird that you talk to her like that.
I'm beautiful. Okay.
Like you don't talk to me like that.
I want to take the rest of December off. We listen.
We don't judge. No. Just make it through.
I've been really unmotivated lately. Listen, I'm going to call a spade a spade. I know people look and are like, wow, power couple. And we are, by all means. But there are some moments where I can't give anymore. And I just want to, like, be a lump on a log.
That's fine, but can you just get through Christmas and then we have a vacation after that? So can you just make it through? But it's not motivation, it's discipline.
I know.
You can't rely on motivation.
I know.
Motivation fades up, down, all around.
Up, down, all around.
But discipline is where it's at when you're doing the same thing every day, regardless if you want to do it or not.
Yeah, I'm not proud of myself lately, but...
The couch got ya.
Yes.
We listen, but we don't judge. I hate the name Mateo.
I love the name Mateo.
I don't like it for our son.
Felipe?
That's fine.
Fiona. I'm only happy. Okay, I got one. I love Flynn, but we don't judge. On Sunday nights, I get sad because then we have to be apart until Friday, and again.
But are we apart? Because you come to work with me.
Well, I have appointments and stuff, so it's inevitable that we're apart.
So you miss me?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, please.
We listen, but we don't judge.
I want Christmas to last forever.
Okay. You complain with the packages, but there's always packages.
No, I don't mean about the gifts given. The pink reindeers.
Yeah. You like the vibes.
'Tis the season. I like the season.
We do.
Yeah,
that's why we got engaged, married in this month.
Yep, we love it.
Love December.
Ready to live in Florida.
Okay.
Sometimes if I'm not in a good headspace, I make a therapy appointment, and then, like, the time comes and I'm in a great headspace, so I just cancel therapy.
Yeah, I think that.
Sometimes I think if you just listen to me, I don't need therapy.
I think that does happen.
Yes.
Therapist, lover, wife, all the things.
All the things.
Yeah.
We listen,
but we don't judge. I'm tired.
You look pretty.
Thank you.
You want to go lay?
No, I can't lay down. I have to do my schoolwork.
Can I lay?
Yes. I need to take these lashes off. I'm losing steam.
Yeah. All right, and that's a wrap, folks. We'll see you next time.
Oh my god, that feels so much better. I don't.
Comment and requests.
Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you now, loud and clear.
My god. You're making out with the mic. Oh. You're either so far away from it or you're on top of it.
We listen, but we don't judge.
Comment, let us know what you guys want to talk about. Thank you for joining us.
Like it and help make us viral.
Okay.
Bye.